Twinkle, twinkle, unit circle, remembering it will be an easy cycle. The unit circle is so fun. All points are positive in quadrant 1. Quadrant 2, all x points are negative, while the y is still positive. Quadrant 3, everything is negative, and quadrant 4 only has x points positive. At 0 degrees, the point is 1, 0. 180 degrees is the same, but x is -1. 90 degrees is 0, 1. 360 degrees is 0, -1. The radians for 0 are 2 pi and 0. The first quadrantal angle is pi over 2. The next quadrantal angle is just pi. And the next one is 3 pi over 2. See, you already have 4 points discovered. Let's make the rest of this circle uncovered. At 30 degrees, or pi over 6, the point is √3 over 2 1/2. At 45 degrees, there is more. It's also known as pi over 4. The point is √2 over 2, comma, √2 over 2. At 60 degrees, also called pi over 3. The point is 1/2, comma, √3 over 2. Let's hope this doesn't cause a giant hullabaloo. Skipping the quadrantal angle of 90 degrees, we wind up in quadrant 2, if you please. In this quadrant, x is negative and the y-coordinate is positive. The next angle is 120 degrees. The radians are 2 pi over 3. The point is -1/2, comma, √3 over 2. Then we have 135 degrees, and radians, that is 3 pi over 4. The point is -√2 over 2, comma, √2 over 2. Then there's radians, 5 pi over 6. In degrees, that's 150. That point is -√3 over 2, comma, 1/2. Then in quadrant 3, there's 210 degrees. In radians, that's 7 pi over 6. This point is -√3 over 2, comma, -1/2. Then we have 225 degrees. In radians, we have 5 pi over 4. That's a point of -√2 over 2, comma, -√2 over 2. The next point is -1/2. The comma, -√3 over 2. In degrees, that's 240, and in radians, that's 4 pi over 3. The next angle of degrees of 300, that's 5 pi over 3. The point is 1/2, comma, -√3 over 2. Then we have 315 degrees, which is 7 pi over 4. This point is √2 over 2, comma, -√2 over 2. Lastly, we have 330 degrees, which is 11 pi over 6. This point is √3 over 2, comma, -1/2. In the first quadrant, all trig functions are positive. In the second quadrant, only sine and cosecant are. In the third quadrant, only tangent and cotangent are. And in the fourth quadrant, it's cosine and secant. Now, approximately 57 degrees is equal to 1 radian. That is the unit circle in a large nutshell. Hope you learned what we had to tell. Twinkle, twinkle, unit circle,
remembering it will be an easy cycle.
Yay!